What are 5 lovely qualities that I honestly screen and look for actively in the girls and women and young women that I pursue? Status. I am single. Heterosexual. I like females. I believe that male and female should be together and that there's only 2 genders. If anybody else wants to decide and that they're not that, they want to do bi or lesbian, blah, 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 that's fine. Do what you want. But as per following evolution and history, I would say those 2 are the primary things. Are there aberrations in those other people? Yeah, fine. So, you guys do you, but don't try to fuck up history. Point being though, 5 qualities that I actually look for in women. I would say 1, obedient. Definitely obedient, because you have to be able to follow rules. You have to be able to listen to standards and hold me to my own standards, and also be about boundaries, rules, boundaries, and limitations. You know, especially if you're in a relationship, there should be some sacredness towards that, for that. Especially if you love the person or like the person a lot and you want to be with them, and you want to share that, you know, as the second quality, loyalty towards each other. There's a respectfulness there that takes into regard that sacredness between the 2, the pact and the bond. So yeah, obedience and loyalty. They're kind of a 2-for package. That's 2 out of 5. The other one is being fun. Because I'm pretty fun, I'm pretty silly, I'm pretty goofy, I'm also rather intelligent. For the most part, there are people way smarter than me, and I like to follow them because it's a blessing to be living in the age of information where we have access to this amount of fucking data in our pocket, a supercomputer in our pocket, and you can tap a screen, boop, like that, and, you know, fucking, like, have access to these people that are comedians, and also they're intelligent as well, and you can gain more information and be wrong about shit, and also adjust yourself and your actions and your decisions and your possible belief systems based off of that if it comes down to it. So yeah, fun. Being fun also has to be a part of it. I think it's a necessary tangent that comes from humility. You know, realizing that you're smart and you can be really fucking smart and intelligent, but you have enough humility to laugh at yourself and realize I'm a fucking dummy and what do I know, right? So, and then, you know, just being silly when the context of the moment absolutely comes down to it. So, fun, you know, as much as I can. And then the other half would be, so it's obedient, we got loyal, and we got fun. The second half, this one's really important to me, and some guys actually don't like it, but I kind of crave it. It's really important to me, and that's being challenging. And because the flip side of fun, at least from what I've been taught, and how I was kind of just raised on specific morals for qualities of being a great man myself, or trying to be, right, is the flip side of fun is being challenging and responsible. Challenging meaning that if it's a woman specifically, she has to be willing to be testy with me. Not petty. There's a big difference. Petty is like you're doing things without any form of accountability, and you're doing it just because you feel an emotion and you have spite in your heart. Necessarily. Like if somebody has it coming and they don't take accountability for it and they do it for an extended period of time, it's behavior. And it's planned and it's intentional. That's petty. But the opposite of that, where it's challenging, is you're testing the person's ability to be more. Their personal value, their future value, which would be their potential value, and their active value, where they're at now. You're pushing them, like I said, to be more. And then as well, the person, the girl, would have to be she have to be open to that for herself, and also being able to do it to me. So challenging is 4. And then finally, I had this other one. To me, oh yeah, it's kind of the fusion of all of the other 4 done really well. And it really has to do with the finesse of the timing of when to do the things and when to make the decisions, and the experience and how well she was raised. And that final trait, a lot of girls say that they are this thing, but they just judge it based off of how they look and how they dress, and that's not enough. Any girl can be really pretty. There's a lot of beautiful women on Instagram. There's a lot of petty girls that are beautiful on Instagram. And reality too, because I mean reality is just a reflection of Instagram. Instagram's just a reflection of reality, blah blah blah. Same thing with TikTok, blah blah blah. So that quality is classiness. She has to have a form of class, where she's able to, you know, in regards to all of the other 4 things that I just said, know when to use them and know how to dress like a woman, like a lady, and act like a lady, and be proper, and be obedient when she needs to be obedient, and be challenging when she needs to be challenging, and give motherfuckers a hard time when they need to be given a hard time, including me, because I'm a motherfucker sometimes. And then being willing as well for herself to realize, holy shit, I put my foot in the mouth and know when to shut the fuck up herself. And that's okay, because with that again comes humility. And that's a part of, I guess that would be number 6, humility, but I'm not going to include that in here. So, if there were the 5 traits, I would say those are the 5 most beautiful traits that I absolutely do screen for in the young women that I pursue, or that I'm looking at, or that I have any form of interest in. Sexual interest, intimate interest, business interests, or just personal interests of like wanting to be a friend. I screen like mad who I want to be around me, because like my friend circle is really small, including ambition-wise. Like even the mentors that I follow and the people that I aspire, that are on my level, they're slightly higher than me, and business-wise. Like I only want certain kinds of people in my life, because who you hang around with, you become. You like, how's the saying go? Like you are the sum total of the 5 people that you hang around with most often. If your life is constantly surrounded around like a bunch of fucking monkeys, acting like doing what a bunch of fucking monkeys do, well, guess what? It's gonna feel like a circus, right? It's gonna feel mad and out of place. Your environment, as another mentor of mine would say, your environment is your destiny. So I ruthlessly and honestly, I like to even be more simple with it, directly am honest with what I want, because I only want to channel and have those specific standards and types, because that's a good quality to have and something I value deeply. So yeah,